at Kawan J.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Mixtape Show. That's that Maddog McGraw. It's called The Day You Die, man. I appreciate you guys tuning in for us, and it is time for our Artist of the Week interview. And checking in, man, he's a hip-hop veteran, friend of the show, friend of the radio station, and overall, man, just a pretty dope MC, man. I like this dude's music. Every time I put his music on with other people, man, they instantly give me that, damn, this brother right here could tell a story, you know what I'm saying? Or damn, I can see what he's saying, you know what I mean? Definitely represents the elements of hip-hop, man. He is the hip-hop vet. He is the grumpy old man. We're going to talk about that new project, Grumpy Old Man Part 2. Maddog McGraw, man. What's good, my brother? How you doing tonight, man?
What's good with you, man? I cannot complain at all. I'm feeling pretty good. How about yourself?
I'm good, man. I'm good. It's always good to talk to a friend, man, of the show, man. So we're going to get into this Grumpy Old Man, too, here in just a minute. You know what I'm saying? Another solid project by you, as always. You know what I'm saying? A lot of colorful animated joints, you know what I'm saying? Telling stories, you know what I'm saying? Digging into the elements of a storyteller as an MC. Who did the production on this? Was this another Sam Da Grouch production again?
Yes, sir.
All right.
He did every joint, all 9 joints. That's Sam.
Yeah, man. You guys got a nice chemistry, man. I love you. It's like he knows what you're thinking when he's making a lot of these beats. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's a great way to put it. And I feel that way when he sends them to me.
Yeah. Dope, man. And we was talking a little bit off air, you know what I'm saying? The real world and the reality hit you a little bit. I'm glad that everything's good with you. You know what I'm saying? Healthy. You know what I'm saying? You fought off that little bug that's out there right now. Other than that, man, everything else been good with you, man? I know, you've been hit with some blows here in the past few months and stuff like that.
Well, I mean, I've had a lot of death in the family, but if you take that away, life's been great.
Yeah.
But I've lost about 6 uncles, 2 cousins, and an aunt throughout all this ordeal.
Yeah. Definitely the times where you really appreciate life, you know what I'm saying? Because this shit that's going on right now, brother, you literally here today and going in 2 weeks, you know what I'm saying, without fair warning. And it's crazy to see that, man. I'm glad everything's good for the most part, man. I'm glad you put out this new body of work. And Grumpy Old Man, you sticking to the theme, you sticking to your platform, you know what I'm saying? Why is Maddog still the Grumpy Old Man right now?
It stems from about 6 years back, 7 years back. A lot of youngins in my city. I'm from Lansing, Michigan. For those that don't know where Lansing is, just think Michigan State University. I'm right next door.
All right.
And a lot of youngins on Facebook, I'll give my take on hip hop, and they'll be like, "Oh, well, he's just a grumpy old man. You just a grumpy old man." So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna take it. I'm not only gonna embrace it, but I'm gonna flip it on them.
Yeah.
So that's where the origin began. And I mean, this is the second Grumpy Old Man, and both of them have basically been me voicing my opinion on the current state of hip hop, me adding elements of hip hop like storytelling that I feel has been neglected. I'm not saying ain't nobody doing storytelling, but it's a very select few.
Yeah. I like how you leaned into it, man. I love how you leaned into the character, basically, of you already got the name Maddog McGraw, and then the Grumpy Old Man teamed up with that is perfect. And storytelling, man. Who did you study, brother? Who's some of the greats that kind of taught you how to write rhymes in that way where you're very...
One of my favorite songs growing up was Boogie Down Productions' "Love's Gonna Get You." And back then that was the Yo MTV rap days.
Yeah.
So, you run home, the video come on, the video goes right along with the storytelling. Ice Cube's "It Was a Good Day." Scarface, "Ever Seen a Man Die?" Slick Rick, "Children's Story." So, it was a lot of storytelling back then. And I always felt like telling a story in a song is a challenge.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like people now, you can make a song about anything and you don't got to stay on subject at all.
Mm-hmm.
But if you telling a story, you gotta branch it out
Mm-hmm.
and make the listener feel like he riding shotgun with you while you telling the story.
Yeah.
I take pride in that.
Absolutely, man. It's dope to like I said, when I my man Rex, you probably know him too because I think he hit you out on social media, Lewis Gray. I kind of what's up, Rex? I introduced him to some of your music, and he was just like, "Yo, this dude is dope." Because he's the same type of MC too. He wants to tell a story and likes to stay on topic and stuff like that. So it's always dope to introduce people to the music. How about you, man? As far as you, when you see your music is in a new space or with new people, what's some of the reactions that you getting when people hear your music?
I get a lot of, "Why you so mad?" Especially when they hear songs like "The Day You Die."
Yeah.
And then you get some brothers that'll hear a song like "Black Man's Castle."
I like that joint. Yeah.
You'll be like, "Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
I get you."
Yeah.
So it's a mixed bag. Sometimes some of my music is a little too hard for some people.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I understand that that's gonna come.
Yeah.
But hey, I'd rather come at you hard than be bullshit.
Exactly. So when you when you and Sam, how long before this project came out? How long did it take for you and Sam to get together? Sam Da Grouch too, another grumpy old guy, right? How long did it take for you guys to say, "Hey, you know what? Let's re-up and let's do this again, man"? Did you guys have to speak long on it, or was it kind of like he just said, "Hey, man, I got a batch of joints. What do you think?"
Honestly, Grumpy Old Man 2 should have been done last year.
Mm-hmm.
But again, like we talked about with some of the deaths in the family, kind of shook up my creative process.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But once me and him decided we gonna do it, it probably took a couple months. It took about 3 months to record the album.
Okay.
And it could have been done less, but my engineer, his girl caught COVID.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, that put a couple weeks pause on it. So, but about 2-3 months.
Okay. All right. Nine joints, 9 bullets, right? On that joint?
Yes, sir.
9 bullets, man.
Didn't want to overdo it.
Yeah.
But I wanted to give him enough so it sticks.
Yeah. And
it's like, sometimes you can order the 24-ounce porterhouse, but you're gonna be worthless afterwards. You're gonna be complete. Sometimes it's cool to just get the 12-ounce or the 16-ounce.
Yeah, savor the flavor, right? And say, "Damn, I wish I would have got
the." There you
go. I hear that, man. What with the marriage of you and Sam together, it's an element that's coming back. We even seen it on the mainstream with Nas and Hit Boy. You know what I'm saying? They dropping projects together. I know Currency out there in Louisiana, he does a lot of projects with just producers, all producers at the same time when they do their projects. You start seeing the Alchemist is starting to do it a lot now, where he's just doing a full project with a lot of artists. For you, do you enjoy that, man? Is it easier to work that way when you just kind of, you and Sam just get together in the studio or whatever and just kind of work? It's a little bit easier for you as far as the creative process?
It's better. It feels cohesive.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I mean, even though you recording, he's in one city, I'm in the other city. But like you said, sometimes when he sends me beats, he sees the vision that I have, and vice versa. And every now and then, I'll surprise him.
Mm-hmm.
Like he'll send me a certain beat, and he didn't think I was gonna go this way.
Yeah.
And I'll take it that way, and he'll like, "Oh, now I see that now."
Yeah.
So it's just like a tag team wrestling.
Uh-huh. You guys are the British Bulldogs right now.
Hey, the British Bulldog and Coco Beware. That would be, or the Junkyard Dog and the British Bulldog.
Exactly. So I'm just going for the listeners out there. I got a lot of Maddog's catalog, and these titles alone kind of already sets up. And this is what I love about your music, brother, because you kind of set it up already. Like, The Day You Die, The Meanest Motherfucker Alive, Black Man's Castle, Hunt You Down, let's see, Hands of Time, Birthday Dance, Screws Loose, Shit Talking 101, Beast, you know what I'm saying, Me and Mine. So Ain't Too Proud to Beg, Fuck 'em. You know what I'm saying? Where's My Belt? You know what I'm saying? Like, the catalog is wild because you literally, like, before you even got to listen to this, I'm gonna let y'all know what this joint's gonna be all about, and then the story matches the titles on that, man. It's just so dope to see the creative process at work. You know what I'm saying? And I love that about your catalog and your music, is that you literally, you take this shit serious. You know what I'm saying? You have fun with it. You know what I'm saying? Maybe a serious thing, you know, you may be going through something. I like how you kind of flip that serious situation into, let me just get this energy out before I really got to put my hands on somebody and get my belt. You know what I'm saying?
Because hip hop is my counsel.
Mm-hmm.
Deep down, I tried actual counseling. That shit didn't work.
Yeah.
Just sitting down talking to somebody and they're like, "Well, how does that make you feel?"
Yeah.
No, that doesn't work for me.
Mm-hmm.
So. And my wife will tell you, if I don't get in the booth in like a month or two,
Mm-hmm.
I get real like on edge.
Yeah.
and get real ornery, like I'm ready to elbow a nigga or some shit. So part of me going to the studio helps me deal with society.
Mm-hmm. 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 It's your release, right? And it's a little bit, it's not, you don't have that person judging you, like you said, sitting across that couch. You know what I'm saying? You got the actual me getting my shit out, you know what I'm saying, and doing that. So I like that, brother. I like that, man. What's some of the goals you want to do with this album, man? What's some of the stuff you want to, besides just release the singles and stuff like that? What do you want to take this album this year?
Honestly, I'll keep it 100. I don't know.
Okay.
I made it because I felt like I'm not the only grumpy old man
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
that's a hip hop fan.
Yeah.
It's a lot of us that's 30, 35. There might be some younger cats, but it's a lot of us 80s babies that grew up with the true essence of what hip hop is.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not saying all hip hop right now is bad, because there's a lot of great things going on in hip hop right now.
Mm-hmm.
But what the mainstream pushes at you, what the videos channels push at you, what the radio pushes at you, it'll piss you off.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm like, back in the day, there was balance.
Mm-hmm.
You had MC Hammer and Vanilla Ice, but you also had X-Clan and KRS-One.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So right now, with mainstream hip-hop, there's not much balance.
Yeah.
And I knew making this album would probably piss off some young cats. It would probably make the average hip hop listener step back, like, again, why you so mad?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But if you love hip hop and you're not mad right now, something's wrong with you.
Yeah, exactly. Where's a place you've heard your music that surprised you the most? Like, we're like, oh shit, I didn't know they had that joint. How'd they get a hold of this joint?
Well, I wouldn't say a radio show, but it's been getting a nice amount of play in Germany.
Okay. Yeah.
I do have a song on the album called Krampus.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And for those who don't know the story of Krampus, it's like Amsterdam, Holland. That's the origin of the story.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And basically, instead of, he's like the anti-Santa Claus. Like, when the kids are on the naughty list, he will literally come into the village and he will give lumps of coal to bad kids and he'll whoop them.
Yeah.
And the costume is just crazy.
Yeah.
They have a festival every year in Germany celebrating Krampus, and everybody gets dressed up and shit.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So, and again, holiday time, you know, it's a lot of kids getting gifts that don't deserve the damn gifts.
Yeah.
It's a lot of kids that can't do their times tables that got PS5s and new Xboxes this year. So Krampus is coming to give lumps of coal and ass whoopings.
Figuratively, lyrically, and literally, right?
Yes, sir.
Oh man, I think a while ago too. I saw you posted. Was your joint on one of Premier's on his show too? Is that right?
On whose?
DJ Premier. Was one of your joints on like a DJ Premier
or
on Sirius?
He played Screw Loose.
Screw Loose, yeah. What was that moment like for you, man? If one of the guy DJs play your joint?
You know, I ain't big into cosigns. But if it's a cosign that you want, DJ Premier is one of them names. He played Grumpy Old Man, the first version when it came out for like a month straight.
Oh wow.
And what it does is it reassures what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Because locally in my city, I don't get a lot of love because I ruffle feathers, I piss people off. Like my local radio station has me blocked on Twitter. I've been blocked on Twitter from them for like the last 6 years. So what it does is it gives you reassurance that the path that you're going on is not being unnoticed.
Yeah. Bro, you need to you really need to holler at my man Rex. You guys have a similar story more than you think. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to tell it, but I'm gonna have to let him tell it to you one day. So I need to set up a call with you guys soon to share y'all stories, man, because you guys are literally mirror images. When you talk about that city stuff, he'll have some interesting stories to tell you about that too. And
I'm down.
Oh man, so let's talk about that real quick, man. Local love, you know what I'm saying? It's a facade, you know what I'm saying? These times that doesn't really exist anymore. Local love, that's not the way to really smartly move in the way the industry is now, because we got, you know, social media, we got everything's wide open now. Back in the day, we had to do that, man. You kind of like you was talking about cosigns. You kind of had to have everybody cosign you first in your city before you can move out. And now it's the opposite. You move outward. You start outward and you move your way inward now. Well,
I'll say it's nowhere near as important as it used to be.
Yeah.
But sometimes it still is.
Yeah.
Certain instances, like for instance, Too Short is supposed to be coming to my city this year, later on. And me not getting the recognition and the respect that I feel that I deserve here, that could threaten me not being able to be on that stage.
Yeah.
Opening up for Too Short. So on one end, you don't give a damn. But on the other end, it's like I perform in Detroit more than I perform in Lansing. That's a beautiful thing, because first off, when you perform in Detroit, you got to come with it.
Yeah. It's one of those cities. It's like it's like a Philly, you know what I'm saying? Or New York. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
If you whack and you come to Detroit and you want some bullshit, they will tell you.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it would be great to be able to perform in front of your people. So it's a double-edged sword, but you got to be prepared for the repercussions if you're going to go the route I go, you're going to have to be prepared for some backlash.
Yeah, I understand that, man. I definitely get it. It's the bullshit politics you got to go through sometimes. And hopefully we can get around that somehow, man. That's, you know what? That's the reason why I built this platform and this station and this show, is I want to have artists to have a fair platform. You know what I'm saying? I don't do politics. I do music. You know what I'm saying? And if the music is dope and your energy is dope, I'll rock with you. You know what I'm saying? Until you prove me wrong. I'm the kind of person like that. You know what I'm saying? So
man, don't you ever discard or undervalue what you do, man.
Yeah. No, I don't know. I don't. Yeah. No.
What you do is a beautiful fucking thing.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of people in the same situation as me in their city. And goddamn it, when I get that notification, DJ Kwan played Black Man's Castle, that means a lot. That means a ton.
Yeah.
For me to be able to, that's why I focus on the radio shows and the DJs so much is because y'all don't want to show me no love at home.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
But y'all gonna watch other people. And y'all gonna see other people give me love.
Yeah.
And I don't want to hear no crazy questions. Like, how come you didn't send it to me? And
Yeah.
Or the favorite. I love this one. Are you still doing music?
Yeah.
It's like, really? It's like, if you want to know, you'll know.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. We in social media age. You can check it. You can Google anybody these days. You know.
Anybody. You Google Maddog McGraw, my ugly ass face is gonna pop up.
For sure, my dude. For sure, man. Dope, man. So I'll tell you what, brother. I know you got some features out there too. With you sent our way, Debo Mac. We played
yes,
that.
Sir.
We played that joint a couple times here in the show and stuff. Anything else? Anything else you got on the hemisphere here that we got?
Before I talk about the other features, I just want to send Debo Mac a definite shout out. That's another MC from my city, and there's not a lot of boom bap, like raw, authentic hip hop. And me and him have been doing it for like the last 8-10 years, and we've always had a mutual admiration. And we're in talks of doing an EP together too.
Nice.
So, you know, Debo Mac is one of my favorite MCs from the city.
Nice.
That I'm from.
Yeah, it's a dope record.
So,
too. It's a dope record you guys put together.
Oh, I love that damn song.
Yeah.
So, if you imagine the song, picture what an EP with just me and him would be.
Yeah, it's definitely dope.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of lyrical ass whooping. I was fortunate enough to do a collaboration with a cat named A to the Mo. He's from Colorado. He has an album called Internet Friends 3, his third installment of his series. And me, him, and another cat named Bradster X, we did the opening track.
Okay, all right.
And that was fun because basically the song is about your vices. Drinking, smoking, women, you know the drill. So
yeah,
it was cool to be able to be me. You might get some people that ask you to collaborate and I ask you to step outside of yourself. Not that I'm scared to do that, but it was cool for someone to say, hey, I just want you to be you. I did a joint with Blessed General.
Salute to
He's
Bless.
out of Connecticut.
Yeah, familiar with Bless.
Yeah. He's a dope MC.
Yeah.
The song is called MI to NY and Lyrical Jousting.
Yeah.
Anytime I get on a track with somebody else, it ain't nothing personal, but I'm trying to blast your ass.
That's that friendly competition, right? You both you guys want to shine on the record. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta have it.
Yeah.
Because that raises the quality of the song. I want their fans to be like, who the hell is that?
Yeah.
And I'm only going to collaborate with people that feel the same way.
Yeah.
So
absolutely, man. Definitely, bro. We definitely gonna talk off air a little bit, man. I know we talked about Google, but social media, man. What's the best way we can follow what Maddog McGraw got going on?
I am on Twitter at Maddog McGraw 517. I'm on Instagram at Maddog_McGraw. I am not on Facebook on purpose.
Yeah, I hear that.
Honestly, I haven't been on Facebook in 6 years, and these have been the most productive 6 years of my musical journey.
I hear you, man. I pop on to do promo when I'm off. You know what I'm saying? Hey, y'all, check this out. I'm out.
The thing with Facebook is it's more local, and it ain't like I don't miss it, but there's some things about Facebook I don't miss.
There you go. Yeah.
And with the local people, it's like instead of just digesting your music and judging the music, they want to go, okay, well, what school did he go to? What kind of car does he drive?
Yeah.
What side of town he live on?
They want to background check you and PI you, right?
Yeah, well, where does he work? It's like I'm a 40-year-old homeowner that's been married for 17 years, and life is actually pretty fucking good. I had a homie that I grew up with. He showed his ass, and I was really shocked. As soon as Grumpy Old Man 2 came out, he had the nerve to ask me, like, why are you so grumpy? Then he got to running down things that I've accomplished and done, and I'm like, I haven't seen you in 5 years.
Yeah.
How the hell do you know all the good things that's been going on in my life?
Yeah.
But I haven't seen you in 5 years.
Yeah. Peeping that page, right?
It's more people, and if there's any fellow independent artist that's watching right now, trust me, there's more people watching you than you think. They might not be hitting like. They might not be sharing it. But trust me, there are some people that will swear up and down you the wackest thing on earth, but they watch every move of yours.
Yeah, like I put my man on too. I said, check out that function that's called People You May Know. That's basically, those are your page peepers right there.
Know what I'm saying?
People you may know, for everybody out there. Just a FYI, those are the people who the algorithms.
My wife would tell me, she'll ask me, do you know such and such? And I'll be like, yeah. Just music wise, I don't know them.
Yeah.
But they'll pop up in her people you may know.
They're trying to gather up all that information.
They watching my wife's page.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, it's a lot more silent cheerleaders than actual cheerleaders.
Exactly. Let them be your promo person. Let them promote your hate. You know what I'm saying? Because that's all they doing is bringing attention to you. So, dope, man.
Because I know on the hip hop scene, I know that it's about all the promoters in my city hate my guts. I know they do. Because I'm not. They try to throw the old pay for play. Yeah, they try to throw that at people. And it's like, we live in little old Lansing.
Yeah.
You should be trying to concentrate on throwing a good show.
Yeah, absolutely.
Instead of trying to make a come up off cats. It's like, that's not what's important. Represent the city right.
That's that short-term vulture thinking. That's what I always say.
I say I got a saying, they're midget-minded. It's like, we live right next door to a major university.
Yeah.
Michigan State has 50,000 students every year.
Yeah.
And they ain't broke. You can't be broke going to Michigan State. You either got to get a hell of a grant or a hell of a loan.
Yeah.
But they ain't broke. And there is literally no hip hop presence on Michigan State campus.
Oh, wow. Huh. Shit, we need to find a way to get up in that piece, bro. I need to bring the show out there.
It's like what's that show? The Lost Temple?
Yeah.
That used to be on Nickelodeon?
Yeah.
Michigan State is like the Lost Temple.
Huh.
And at least, even I hate University of Michigan. I hate the University of Michigan to the core.
Yeah.
But at least they got the Blind Pig.
Yeah.
And the Blind Pig is a club out there where quality music acts show up. So they got that for the campus to enjoy. We haven't had a major artist out at Michigan State since like 6 years ago. Juicy J came up.
Okay. All right.
That's been it.
We need to figure out.
We haven't had, 5 years ago or 4 years ago, Jeezy did the icebreaker for us.
Okay.
That's it. There hasn't been any hip hop influence out of Michigan State. And part of the reason why is because they're scared.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because people don't know East Lansing and Lansing are two different cities.
Yeah.
It's right next door, but they don't want no Lansing niggas coming. They can spot us out of a bunch.
Yeah.
like we know you don't belong out here. They can burn couches and flip cars all they want to.
Yeah. Yeah.
As long as you go there.
Yeah. Don't do that hip hop shit out here though.
I will say this. 88.9 The Impact. That was the very first radio interview I ever had.
Mm-hmm.
Was Michigan State student-ran radio station.
Mm-hmm.
And it was beautiful. They would play more hip-hop in 4 hours than the mainstream radio station would all week.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's where I first heard Slum Village.
Okay.
And Dilla.
All right.
And Guilty Simpson. So they have an outlet, but even that outlet got chokeholded by the administration.
Yeah.
They used to let me freestyle on air when I went there.
Uh-huh.
Now, you can't get on the mic.
Well, I'll tell you what, man.
I had to freestyle to Nas's Made You Look.
Yeah.
Without cussing. Live.
Yeah.
Totally unprepared.
Yeah.
But it was one of the most beautiful moments of my hip hop journey.
I hear that, man. Well, shit, we got to find a way to penetrate out there, brother. I'm going to have to bring the show and my mics and my cameras and go guerrilla style out there and create a scene.
That's what has to happen. You got to go on foot.
All right. We're going to make it happen, bro.
Reach the people.
We're going to make it happen, man. Maybe this spring or something we can get something worked out and then we can come out there and just do something. You know what I'm saying? Or
maybe we do a trade. You come up to East Lansing, I come down to Austin.
We can do it. We can make it happen, brother.
Or hell, there's so many colleges in Texas.
Yeah, we got Austin. We got some small schools here in Dallas, Arlington area, by the Cowboy Stadium. So it's a lot of colleges out here, brother. We can create.
Y'all got black schools, and y'all got HBCUs in Texas.
We got
too.
HBCUs. My wife's family, they live out in the country, but there's a HBCU out there, and they dying for something. So it's a definite spot to hit up. You know what I'm saying? So. Maddog.
I'll rap in the barn.
There we go, man. We gonna create some little tour.
I'll rap in the barn, nigga. I will perform on a haystack.
Hey, they got land out there. We can make it happen, brother. We gotta figure it out. We just gotta figure out the logistics. Hey. That's it, man. Well,
and y'all know y'all got some good ass food down there.
We do. It's a lot to eat out here.
That Texas barbecue. I be watching Travel Channel.
Maddog, man.
Them ribs and that brisket be looking good as hell down in Texas.
Word up, man. Well, man, it's always dope having you on the show, man, and we definitely gonna stay in touch and everything. And like I said, before when we get off air, I'm gonna give you some information, but I'll definitely gotta link you up with my man Rex, and you know what I'm saying, and work something out there. But we definitely gotta make something happen, man. We definitely do. I respect the craft. I respect what you do for the culture. And it's time that we start making some moves out here, man. And I definitely want to connect with you when we start doing that kind of stuff.
Hey, man, I salute you, brother. Definitely. And I appreciate everything that you do for us independent artists.
Definitely, man. We're going to get into this grumpy old man, too. You know what I'm saying? And then I'll play that joint you and Debo Mac did, too, that OK Corral joint. And we'll get into this, man. And Maddog McGraw joined us here in the Mixtape Show. I appreciate you, man. You know what I'm saying? And definitely stay in contact, brother. We got you covered on this side, all right?
Salute, sir. Thank you.
There we go. Let's get into this grumpy old man, too. We'll be right back.
Yo, this is Maddog McGraw, and you are now rocking with the DJ Quan Mixtape Radio Show. Check them out. Stay tuned. 100.